Hello everyone, my name is Yashwant and I'm here to talk to you about Tux Class. So Tux Class is the classroom assignment system, so that's the acronym. This is the classroom assignment system created using ChatGPT for Ubuntu Linux. This software addresses the three key concerns of assigning, managing, and tracking computer lab assignments to students in a user-friendly way. This system has two consoles, the teacher console and the student console. On the teacher console, the teacher is able to create and assign tasks to students. And on the student console, students are able to complete their assignments and share it back with the teacher. I'm now going to take you through a quick demo of the teacher console as well as the student console. So on the teacher's console, the teacher has some very simple Excel sheets that they would need to manage. The first Excel sheet that they will need to manage is the credential sheet, which contains the credentials of all of the students. So let me just open this and show you. So the credential sheet essentially contains the login IDs of each of the students over here. As you can see, the teacher can provide a unique login ID as a username and the grade and assign a grade against them. These columns are currently in testing. So columns C and D are currently in testing, but they're irrelevant in this context. The second Excel sheet that's there is the assignment sheet, and the assignment sheet basically provides information about all of the current assignments that the teacher would like to assign. So the teacher would basically go in here, and before the class starts, they were required to put in like an assignment. And they have various columns here. So, for example, for grade 8, for this particular day, which is 20th of August, the assignment is, let us say, create a slide deck on LibreOffice. And let us say the activity here is timed. So I'm going to put this to yes. And let's say I'll put the duration to 5 minutes. So this would basically give the user 5 minutes of time to complete their activity. I'm now going to save this as an Excel file, and that's it. So this is what the teacher is required to do on their side to manage this particular tool. So as soon as the student logs in on any of the computers on the lab, they are presented with this friendly login screen. The teacher would have already given them a friendly username, and then the teacher would have given them a password. The default password at this point in time is quote unquote password, PASSWORD. So let me try logging in into this system. So once the student logs in, they are also given a little terms and conditions. So this is completely customizable. So the teacher can enter details like, hey, you're not, you are completely responsible for this computer for the duration of time that you're working on. You're not allowed to cheat, yada, yada, yada. So yes, you can enter all of those things in this terms and conditions. And then on the student side, though, the student is required to click on OK. So once they click on OK, they're then provided with this particular window on the right hand side that says create a slide deck on LibreOffice, time remaining 4 minutes and 52 seconds. So this timer keeps ticking. We'll come back when the time remaining has been completed for you to see what the experience is going to look like. So as you can see, we have completed the amount of time. So the system is essentially complete. I completed the amount of time that was as assigned, and now you will see that you get a message over here that says that the system will log out automatically in less than 2 minutes. And basically, what happens now is that because this is a timed activity, the system assumes that you have done your work within that amount of time that the teacher has assigned, and then it will log out the user automatically within these many minutes. So I'm gonna come back in another few seconds so that you can actually see what happens and how that process looks like. As you can see now, we are 19 seconds away from the system automatically logging out. And just to reiterate, this was basically an assignment system that the teacher has done where the teacher is assigned 5 minutes of time for this activity. And at the end of 5 minutes, the student is given 2 additional minutes to save their work. And now, after the 2 additional seconds, this is what 2 additional minutes, this is what happens. The system logs out automatically and the student is brought back to their login screen. So this is how the Tux class system works on the student end as well. So each time the student submits their assignment, certain amount of details are saved as data as part of their metrics. And this is the Excel sheet which contains all of those metrics. These metrics are helpful in generating learner analytics, things such as, hey, how many contact hours did the particular student get, as well as which computer did they sit on, and then what activities have they successfully completed. So like you can see here, this particular alias had, this particular person had completed this activity. He took about 327 seconds. And again, this can always be calculated into minutes, hours, and whatever. And this happened on this particular computer. Now, this has a bunch of applications. The teacher can then produce a report of how many contact hours did the student have on the computers, and then B, how many activities did they complete, and then how much is their contact time as compared to the rest of the population that has also done the same work. So, so that's on the learner analytics side, but also in case of an event where, somebody stole something from the computer, or something happened to the computer, or they want to just go back and see who worked on that computer during a certain amount of time, the teacher does have the ability to see the host name as well as timestamp in which the particular user had worked on that computer. So this is pretty useful for all of these applications. Future iterations of this software will also have the ability for the teacher to grade the work of the students itself. So the learner performance also can be captured within the same tool. So thanks so much for watching that video. So this happens to be one of my hobby projects currently, and I'm still testing it. I've created this video for initial engagement to gather early interest and early feedback. And if you would like to reach out to me, you can say, hi, I'm interested to learn more in the comments below, and I will reach out to you. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.